Hi there, welcome to your immediate post-match reaction here on Gersnet with myself, Colin Armstrong, and Eck as always, standing outside Ibrox and in full view of the new Emerson House there in the background, which opened today. I wasn't in, you weren't in either.
I wasn't in either, no.
So we weren't in, so we can't talk.
Not a political objection, just...
we weren't invited, were we?
No. I got to bed too late, it was mobbed, I didn't get here about 2 o'clock, so...
So I had my pint in the town, I didn't get in. So, yeah, so I'm standing outside Ibrox. Rangers 2, St Johnstone 0. Michael Beale's 10th game in charge. 9 wins, 1 draw against Celtic, obviously. We've reached the League Cup final. You know, so on paper, it all looks great. But on the park, it is still very unconvincing.
Aye, and I think it's one of the stats-wise and all that. In terms of possession, it'll probably really convincing as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and I have to say, I was saying to you before we come on camera, it was game 10 under Gio that things started to go right.
You know,
and we had a few kind of similar performances, similar results in Gio's when he first arrived as well, just over a year ago. But I'm glad that it was game 10 that Gio started messing up. It hasn't happened with Beale, but I don't know. It's just I was hoping after the week off. We'd won in 3 different competitions, 3 different away venues on dodgy surfaces, as Beale himself was saying. I thought if a week off for the whole team, let all that bed in, and then we'd come out today and we'd get a bit of a performance to go with the result. Now, don't want to be too sniffy. The fact we keep winning, we should never forget another couple of clean sheets in the trot. That's quite good. But no, it's just it just. We look tired. We just still look tired. I know we've got carried a few injuries and all that, but we've got folk complaining during the week that, oh my God, we're going to have too many midfielders because we've signed one during the week. So you think there's a kind of battle for places and what have you. We don't seem like that kind of team. We're very deliberate. We're very kind of ponderous. It's no. It's just no.
A lot.
Aye.
There's times I find it ironic to me that the only 2 players in that team, in my opinion anyway, this is just my opinion, that seem to want to turn defenders and drive at defenders are 2 of the fringe players. I know Sakala's been playing a lot recently, but overall, he's someone who you would consider a squad player. But him and Scott Wright seem to be the only 2 players to me that actually run at defenders, that actually attack. Everyone seems to want to put it to the side, put it back the way. Really laboured, really ponderous, and as much as we're winning, it's concerning.
The thing that sums up, obviously, the big thing today was Todd Cantwell making his debut for Rangers and all that. And it was like a player who hasn't supposedly kicked the ball for 2 years, has actually been out for 2 months, was able to slot in perfectly to the pace we currently play at. And I know sometimes it's no about intensity. I know we're getting a bit obsessed, obviously, with the mob across the road, the way they're playing under Postecoglou because they've won the league and all that, and they're doing well again this season, and they come out and they run straight at teams. You get a bit of that. We're looking for Rangers to go and do the same thing because they happen to be winning just now. I don't believe in that all the time, but there seems to be an actual lack of just intensity, energy, a lack of kind of willpower almost. It's like they're going through the motions a lot of the time.
Belief, I wonder if it's confidence. I really do. They do. I mean, don't get me wrong, at no point today did I think Rangers were under threat. You know what I mean?
No, really, no.
I can't recall McGregor. I think he had 1 save to make from the corner. But other than that, we never looked under any danger. But I mean, I was saying to you before we started recording, I mean, I never really put a punt on at the football, right? Never really put a punt on full stop.
Aye.
But everything that was happening, Cantwell was playing today, they announced, the Emerson House was opening this morning. Just that feeling that in St Johnstone they're struggling at the moment, they're not in great form.
Yep.
I just thought, today could be the day that they maybe go and get maybe 3, 4 or 5. So just stuck a fiver on 5-0, right? Stuck a fiver on. And then obviously Rangers go 1-0 up. St Johnstone go down to 10, which we'll come on and talk about. And then when we go 2-0 up, I think, well, this is it. This is when we push and start getting goals. And we just don't do it. It just doesn't happen.
I mean, it's probably going to be like 80% possession.
Yeah.
But it's,
how many shots on target?
Exactly. And you're talking about how St Johnstone aren't creating many chances. But this is it turns into a high stakes game every time, and it doesn't need to be. The game at Rugby Park was a case in point when you're only ever a goal up, or even 2 up. If you concede 1 and you're in 3rd gear, you can't get going again to the same extent. You're going to end up having an absolute humiliation if we keep on at this. And that's what happened. They're not creating many chances in Johnson, but if the fella who get dinked in kind of halfway through the first half, if he'd been a North Macedonian who's been playing for Aberdeen, he would have put that away.
Yeah.
He would have put that over McGregor. They had a chance right at the stroke of half time where McGregor gets rounded. The guy ends up falling flat in his face because he knows we've got defenders coming in behind to cover, so he's trying to take it too early, ends up falling flat in his face. And then there was that chance for that corner as well. And it's like teams are only going to need 1 or 2 chances, as we saw in the Kilmarnock game at Rugby Park in particular, I think. And we're so fragile at the back at times that we're going to end up yielding it because we're going to end up yielding points because the rest of the team aren't pushing forward. They aren't piling on the advantage. They aren't. There just doesn't seem to be that other gear. I've been citing in all these wee podcasts we're doing. I understand that they've had their confidence knocked like anything because of the Champions League campaign. A lot of injuries, a lot of tiredness in the legs, a lot of bit. It's too late for that now. These excuses are becoming less and less kind of understandable.
Yeah.
We need to see them going up another 2-3 gears.
Yeah, I mean, we get the penalty earlier on. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I mean, in my view, in the Govan Weir looked a stone waller.
It's so weird. It just seems for me. I mean, again, I'm far away. The ball comes over and just seems to go straight down the guy's arm. He just seems to fit it, and it's a really weird one. But
aye, so went to VAR. That was awarded. Need to talk about Nicky, son of Sandy, seeing red. It looked a bad one. Nicky Clark on Ryan Jack, and then Ryan Jack had a wee incident after it. It went to VAR. He's obviously took retribution. Nicky Clark was sent off. It looked quite a bad one on Ryan Jack. I'm assuming that went to VAR as well, and it was upheld. Literally a minute later, Ryan Jack's involved in a challenge, and I genuinely thought he could have been off just because, you know, Willie Collum and all that. That went to VAR. He stayed on, but needless for Ryan Jack though. You know what I mean? I know it was a bad tackle, but he didn't need to get involved, I don't think.
Aye, especially at that point, especially being in the St Johnstone box.
Yeah.
You know, there was no real danger. He's going to play in the lunchroom role today, I think. First half, I don't know if that's going to be affected. In a bad mood, but I don't know. Anyway, playing a bit deeper, they maybe wanted to or whatever, but I think he's still raging for the tackle, for the what's happened to it. And you'll hear it, this isn't the Arsene Wenger excuse, it's a great kind of variation of the Arsene Wenger excuse. I didn't see the tackle Nicky Clark on Ryan Jack because I was too busy talking to Alfredo Morelos' mother.
Oh, there you
go.
So
she was sitting just, the boy sitting next to me then, on the other side, like, that one, she looks at it's Alfredo's mother. Right. and he's, I don't know if it's his wife or his sister or something that's sitting next to her as well. I just turned around and
how many managers points you get for that?
You know, quite a few, I think. Quite a few. You're aging at the managers, eh?
Oh, I hate it. Hate it.
You would never know. You never talk about it. I just want to see Rangers, you know what I mean? Being a Rangers support. But never mind, there you go.
Oh, Skaver. Anyway, you've knocked me my shirt. Aye, so that's all. That's everything. So the second goal, nice wee touch.
It's an opening shot case. Willie Collum gave a penalty to Rangers, and he sent off a St Johnstone player, and he didn't send off a Rangers player. So that's it. It's a conspiracy. That'll be sports scene. That'll be sports scene tomorrow.
And Chris Sutton will be doing the usual. Aye, so second half. The goal to Kamara. I'd literally just said to the boy there, Kamara's half the player he used to be, didn't he? And 30 seconds later, Alfie put him through and he scored. So good finish though.
It was a lovely finish, a lovely goal. And that's what I was saying to you before we come on. We seem to, when we go like a goal up or whatever, the other thing that kind of bothers me about us just now is we get into the kind of wee flicks of possession and all that. We kind of almost like we're trying to showboat it before the game's anywhere near done.
Yeah.
You know, but that was one instance where the wee flick was needed. It was lovely. It's split. No, a lovely touch for Alfredo. I think it was your man Cantwell out in the wing who'd fired it straight into Morelos. So it was a lovely wee goal, and you're thinking, aye, right, here we go, we're going to step up a gear. But it never really happened. I was glad to see Glenn Kamara getting a full game, you know, maybe shot windowing himself or whatever, and he did all right, you know. He's the only one.
Doesn't look the same though.
He's not the same player, but he's going to need to get a few games, obviously, to step back up. That's the thing with Glenn Kamara. I don't think he does well coming off the bench, or if he's had a run of games, you know. But the day, I thought I was glad to see him back and getting a full game. But he was the only one of the midfield and attack that stayed on the part of the full game, you know. The five changes, and it was great to see Hadji coming back as well. He done a few touches, but obviously he's in a gear out, you know, as well. So
yeah, it was good to see Hadji back. Cantwell, how do you think he done?
I think he done well. I think he done well, but that's I was hoping he would maybe. He is slow, but he actually fitted into this team too well, if you know what I mean. Right. The whole team seems to be slowed down, so what a guy at his stages fitness wise can come in and look the part. You know, it's more kind of showing the rest of the team's fitness and the pace they play at, like a starker relief, if you know what I mean. You know, so
this phone's not stopping. Anyway, right, so 2-0, so how are you feeling? I'm worried about Wednesday, I'll be honest.
Aye. Or, I don't know. I would previously have thought maybe Wednesday. Hearts, as I think they'll come at us, they want to play us. You know, it's a bit like Aberdeen at Pittodrie. It can actually be, if you want a game, if you want a team to come at you after that's two games to the trot or sitting against teams that sit deep. You know, of the same team that sits deep. Maybe this is ideally suited. Maybe this is what we need today. We need to, but we just don't seem to have the pace. And not in a crazy kind of superstitious way. I also feel bad about Tynecastle because Giovanni Van Bronckhorst won every single game he played against Hearts. You know, with different degrees of kind of almost contempt for them, putting the reserves out against them and all that. 4-0 at Tynecastle, stuff like that. And it almost feels like my head. I bet Michael Graham's always got problems with Hearts because Gio had it so easy against them.
They're playing well now. You know, they're a team in form. And
aye.
I'm a wee bit worried, a little bit concerned. So anyway, anything else from today?
Yeah, I want to say hello to Alec. I met a fellow Alec outside Edmiston House. I was standing, admiring, thinking, beautiful, me span the road.
Green light at the top.
I know that'll need to go. that'll need to go, But I like. It's a bit like Mies van der Rohe took my wee kind of slice at the Seagram building in New York, and just it's beautiful. But I want to say hello to Alec. He came up and he was very nice about the podcast, and he was saying, "Where's your partner in crime the last couple of weeks?"
Me.
I'm not good enough for you, Alec. I'm not good enough. So there he is, the man himself. He's back.
No.
You know what I mean?
We did one last week.
We did.
2 weeks ago.
Aye.
That was Aberdeen game. 2 weeks ago.
Aye, that's it.
2 weeks ago. So I've been back. Alec, nice to see you. Anyway, so tomorrow night, I think I'm hosting tomorrow. I don't know who's on. Are you on tomorrow?
No, it's you.
Aye, I know. But I don't know
Well,
who's
I'll tell you exactly who it is. It's yourself and David and Ross, and the reason I know that is because just under
you look at the agenda.
Just under a cut. That's right. The Scott was talking about last night, but just under a year ago, when St Johnstone beat us here at closed Ibrox during the COVID season, the Scottish Cup. Remember, it went to extra time, penalties. We'll not forget that on the Sunday night. And you three were due to come on, and it was one of the most uncomfortable pieces of viewing ever. And I thought, but it was one of the most balls out to go on after that. That is brave stuff.
Is that when they got the big goalkeeper running?
Aye. And I thought, hopefully they get a result today, so at least you can come back on. A bit of catharsis with St Johnstone this time,
So I'll be on at 9:30 tomorrow with Ross and David. I'm not sure you'll have some stuff through the week from Hearts game previews and stuff.
We're bound to have something. Get something at least for
so
that.
Keep yourself, tune in, look out, and until next time, bye for now.